Hey guys, so GCSE vector addition and subtraction. I had one person there underneath one of my last video just said, hey, can you do some more questions? Yes, of course I can. Please comment below if you need any help on it. So vector addition and subtraction. Really what it's asking you is, can we calculate what the resultant force is here? A resultant force always confuses so many people. Resultant force is really just asking you, what is the difference? Okay? You don't have to have a definition, right? You can Google a definition of resultant force. You'll get this big definition. You don't need it. You never will get asked to define resultant force, but you will get asked to calculate the resultant force. And what it's really asking you is to find the difference. Or instead of having both of these force arrows on my car, if I just had to draw one force arrow, what could I draw? So if I look, I've got 300 newtons going forward, 100 newtons going backward. So you imagine someone's pulling the car with 300 newtons forward, someone pulling 100 newtons backward. Clearly, this person pulling it forward is pulling it with a bigger force. They're pulling it with a 200 newton bigger force. And that's what the resultant force is, the difference. The difference between 300 and 100 is 200. 300 take away 100 equals 200. There's a bigger force of 200 newtons going forward. So to simplify this diagram, instead of drawing 300 newtons forward and 100 newtons backward, we could just draw one arrow showing that basically we could get rid of those forces and just have 200 newtons going forward. This one, 300 newtons going forward, 200 newtons going forward, 100 going backwards. So again, I've got two people maybe trying to pull this car forward with 300 and 200 newtons. So rather than have two people, I can just say I've got one person pulling it together of 300 plus 200, which is my 500 newtons, right? That's the total force pulling it forward. But now I've got 500 forward and 100 backward. So what's the difference there? The difference is 500 to take away 100, which is going to give me 400. So I know that the resultant force there is 400 newtons. So again, instead of drawing both of those arrows in the picture of 500 forward and 100 backward, it's a bit tedious. So instead, what I can draw is just one arrow going bigger force forward of 400 newtons. Okay, bottom what? 3 and 100. You might be thinking 100 is bigger, but you're wrong. 30 kilonewtons is the bigger one. Because we know that if someone had 1k of cash, they had £1,000. So we've got 3k. I don't have 3 newtons. We have 3,000 newtons trying to pull it forward. And 100 trying to go backward. So I'm thinking, what's the difference? What's the resultant force of this car? I'm going to do 3,000 take away 100, and I get 2,900 newtons. There's a bigger force of 2,900 in the forward direction. So instead of drawing 100 backwards and 3,000 forwards, I could just draw one arrow saying it's got